Anyone who ever builds a great brand understands two things. They understand strategy and they understand the culture of their time. And if you understand those two things, you're unstoppable. I started exposure therapy because great brand strategists are usually intellectually isolated. We're really curious people. We want to know why the world works the way it works. We want to know why people behave the way they do. But you just don't get that from trend reports or conferences. And a lot of times, you don't even get it from your work. I personally hear from people in the C-suite, directors, founders, strategists at the world's biggest brands, and often they tell me the same thing. They're stuck in place and can't make bold moves because they don't have a clear signal of where the future is headed. It took us 2 years to figure out how we were going to build a community where strategists could decode culture together. And when we figured it out, everything just clicked. Everything about exposure therapy is highly programmed from the minute you joined. Every month has a different topic that relates to the future of culture or strategy, and we take those topics and explore them from all angles. Our members get a constant stream of original research that's published nowhere else. They get to learn from guest speakers and some of the best people in our industry, and even more importantly, incredible thinkers from outside of our industry. We explore new ideas through intimate interviews, presentations, and workshops that just don't happen anywhere else. I found that strategists and brand builders love to analyze culture, but they rarely actually participate in it. And that's why we go out of our way to have wildcard activities that give us a chance to engage instead of just think. So think rage rituals, neuroplasticity challenges, artifacts of the future, personal branding workshops, anything that lets us tap into what culture is seeking right now. We also have some really special dinners throughout the year that are crafted to help people connect with both their hearts and their minds. And I can tell you, so many friendships and partnerships have already been born from those gatherings. And of course, with so much programming and activity, you're going to want to digest your ideas and thoughts with other people. And our Slack channel is always going off with new conversations. So many of our members are looking for a playground to test their ideas in and to evolve their thinking. There's a quote we love by H. Jackson Brown that says, "Opportunity dances with those already on the dance floor." And that's what we look for when we're evaluating new members. Are these people already dancing? Are they putting themselves out there? Are they curious and asking questions and trying to engage the world in a dialogue? That's really important to get right because exposure therapy is a generous group of people. These are people who give their time and ideas and passion to the group, and that's what makes it a really special place. We have a lot of strategists here, but we also have CEOs, CMOs, founders, VCs, creative directors, researchers, social media strategists, anybody who is deeply invested in thinking differently and creating something new in the world. I think people like us want to learn everything because we have a lot to give back, not just to our professions, but to the world around us. And people like that deserve to invest in their career. The amount and quality of insights and connections you get here will be unmatched. In some ways, strategy is everything. It's how you decide to move in the world, and I want to give people who care about that a place to grow. If you feel like that's what you're looking for in your work and your life, come join us.